Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I go by the name of Pontsho Dolo. I am a medical student from the University of Pretoria. Please like, comment and subscribe, and also please share this video or the link with someone that would like to do medicine. It can be a high school learner, or it can be someone that is currently doing a certain degree and they want to do medicine later. So yeah guys, today I'll be taking you guys through my journey into medical school, and I have to say that it wasn't an easy journey at all. It wasn't cute guys, it was a lot, you know. And yo guys, I wouldn't recommend, you know, your BSc and doing medicine through other courses. I honestly don't recommend that. I i i i say, if you are a high school learner, please try by all means to get into medicine immediately after matric, like matric medicine, because now we are looking at so many factors after matric, right? We are looking at number one, number of spaces, from number of spaces for matric students versus people with degrees, as quite not the same. So matric students have more space compared to people with your degrees, right? So for example, you'll find that with BSc, out of 300 students doing BSc, they only take 10 or 20. Like, that's a lot, right? And when I say 300, I'm looking at only one university, right? And there's like so many universities that have BSc that apply. So that means, let's just say 300 times maybe 10, and from that they only take like 20. You see, unlike when you're a matric student, even though the competition is still there, but it's not as difficult, it's not as bad as when you are doing BSc. And also, your BScs and your other degrees, they are very difficult, guys. You don't just wake up and say, okay, I'm going to do BSc, and then after doing BSc I'm gonna go to medicine. No, you need to work hard. You need to work 10 times harder than you were working in matric. You need to get your facts straight, right? So anyways guys, let's get into it. So now guys, in my high school days, I wasn't the top A student. I was never the top A student. I was average, guys, like your average, your 60, 70, sometimes 50, 40. I was struggling a lot with physics, so my physics was always between 40 something and 50, 40 something and 50. It was never above 60. Never. Like, I don't know guys, no matter how much I tried studying physics, it was just a lot for me. And with physics, the main problem was the chemistry side. You know how with physics in high school, physical sciences in high school, it's divided into your physics, and it has the chemistry section, right? The chemistry section was a problem, guys. There I was gauching. It was it was my worst nightmare. So yeah, fine. Also, I would like to put it that I wasn't that student that studied every day, or weeks before, or I was just that Kasi girl, guys. Me, I'm from Kasi, I'm from Soshanguve. So I was that typical Kasi girl. I would study, maybe let's say I'm writing on Friday, I would start studying probably Wednesday, Thursday, but with that, now I'm realizing that I used to study 2 days or 3 days before my test, and I would pass. Even though it's average marks, I would get your 50, 60s, and 70. So sorry. So I always say, oh my god, sorry. So I always say, maybe if I had put more work and more hours, maybe distinction netlotanyana, maybe I would have gotten a distinction yana. But hey guys, yeah, that was the one mistake I made in high school, not putting in more hours, not putting in more effort. I was just, living my best life, because in high school, guys, you're not exposed to reality yet. Everything is still easy, everything is still, you're still depending on your parents for everything. Like, you are there, you are there, you are just mwana fela, and that's it. So fine. Came obviously matric, we applied, guys. I applied at so many universities, guys, but the thing is, I think I was too ambitious to apply for medicine, knowing very well that I'm struggling with physics. Knowing very well that I'm struggling with physics. So I did apply for medicine, and I applied for BSc, and I applied for law, and I applied for psychology. But with me, it has always been medicine or law. But law, I love it, but not to that point, where I would sacrifice so much for it. So fine, I applied, and then came January, obviously medicine not accepted, BSc accepted, law and psychology at UJ I was accepted. But I had to decide, guys, because I asked that, is it, since, well, now that I didn't make it into medicine, is that the end of the world? And obviously people will say, no, if you do BSc, you will get into medicine, things like that. So I was like, you know what, I love medicine so much, so I'm gonna sacrifice that law acceptance letter, and I'm going to sacrifice that psychology application acceptance. So I went to SMU and I did BSc. Guys, when I tell you that these people, they don't tell you the honest truth about moving from BSc to medicine. Every time they tell you, it's like fun, hi, yeah, just do BSc, and then after BSc you get into medicine. Guys, it's not like that. There's a lot required for you to move from BSc to medicine. You don't just wake up and you do BSc and then you wake up the next day and then it's medicine. No, you need to work, guys. And I did that, guys. I worked very hard, like, and also my friends from SMU, we all wanted to do medicine. So I wouldn't say life became easy, even though most of the times we were just wishing that we're doing medicine. You see medical students walking around wearing scrubs, and you're just like, oh my god, one day I want to do medicine. But the goal was the same, and the energy was the same. So we used to work together, we used to study together, we used to do almost everything together. We used to be depressed together, guys. BSc was so depressing. It was so depressing. It was depressing. Nanically depressed, guys. I think I was depressed. More especially me, Dr. Musiani, Dr. Dube. Here. Another thing I would like to mention is that I was doing BSc extended program, right? So most of the times people will say, no, you can't move from BSc extended program second year or whatever, first year. You have to finish the degree. You need to finish your degree, and then you will apply later. But with me, guys, I didn't take that, you know. I was like, but guys, you said to me if I do BSc the first 2 years, I can apply and, you know, get into medicine. And then things are now changing, you know. The information was not clear, but because I like inquiring, guys, if I read something and I'm not happy with it, I will go to their office. I will go to them, what health sciences, what department. I will go inquire. So one of the things that I'm proud of was going to UP. You know, I think it was during February, March. I went with my friend, Dr. Musiani. We went there and then we sat down with those two ladies that do the selections, and then they told us everything, guys. We asked all the questions and they were like, no, if you do BSc extended program, you qualify for medicine. As long as your marks are good enough, you will definitely make it, right? Okay, I took that with me. I was like, I'm going to apply. I am going to apply, right? So yes, guys, during my BSc, I wasn't the happiest girl. You know, I was forever busy. I was forever studying. Like, hear me out when I say I was staying at one of the races here in town, and SMU is like 30 minutes away. So we used to take the bus every day. So I would come back with the last bus, which is like 10 o'clock every day. You know, after hours, I go to the library and I study. After my classes, after my practicals, library study. 10 o'clock, come back, bath, eat, sleep, wake up. You know, it was like that. On weekends, guys, I was studying on weekends. You know, my friends will tell you, Kuto, the dietitian, she will tell you that that one was forever studying, you know. So yeah, I applied, guys. Guys, please hear me out when I say I've been through the most. So as much as I loved SMU, I still love SMU because SMU felt like home to me, you know. SMU was home, guys. Here at UP, you don't get that. You know, you are being reminded every day that you are here, you are a student. This is not your mother's house, you know. So but at SMU, it felt like home, you know. Like the environment made it feel like home. So as much as I loved SMU also nearly cost me my my MBCHB in such a way that at SMU there's always strikes, right? So during that season of applying at universities, right, there was a strike, right? So I needed my academic record, but I couldn't get hold of my academic record. They couldn't give me my academic record because they were forever not there at their offices, right? So they gave me just results, you know, like your normal results, and UP one's academic record, but they just gave me my progress result. So I took those progress results and I applied with them. Okay, and then obviously it was around May, and then life continued June, July, and then August, guys, I got a call. I was even chilling, I don't remember who I was with, but I think I was with one of my friends. It was in the afternoon, and then I got a call, and then one of the ladies says, is this Dolo? I'm like, yeah. And then she's like to me, we are waiting for your academic record. We are currently busy with your application and we cannot do anything okay, we cannot process it because there is no academic record. We need official academic record, right? And I told her that I can't get my academic record, reasons being strike, you know. And then she was like to me, unfortunately we won't take your application, you know. And I said, so what does this mean? And then she said to me, no, you know, you can't get into medicine, you know. And now that after making it to medicine, okay, after making it to medicine, guys, when I look back, I'm like, so that lady was ready to put that accepted stamp on my application, but my academic record was stopping her from that, right? Okay, interesting. So fine, she's like, unfortunately I can't process your application, yeah, things like that. And I said, funny enough, I said okay. And yeah, I immediately went to check my portal. I mean, 30 minutes later, and it had it was rejected. So I applied for medicine dentistry, and they always say don't apply for medicine dentistry, that's a bad idea. Put medicine and something else like physio, radiology, you know, things like that. But I was like, nope, I'm gonna take my chances and apply for medicine and dentistry. So medicine, dentistry, and on medicine it was rejected, right? Okay, fine. My heart is broken, sorry. But funny enough, it wasn't hitting hard at that moment. It didn't hit hard at that moment. I don't know why. Then fine, we continued, and then we went to one of the lecture rooms where we always study with my friends. And then as I was busy, you know, with my notes, whatever, the studying, I get a message: you have been da 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 for medicine. Okay, I'm confused now. Message number 2: you have been da 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 for dentistry. Okay, guys, I immediately ran to the library. I went to the library to confirm this. I went through my portal and it was there, guys. I was so happy. I was so happy. I remember I danced and I was just the happiest girl ever. Okay, fine, the year goes on, and now it's January, right? So mind you, before we closed there was strike again, right? Before we closed for December recess, there was strike again. So January, I still couldn't get my academic record, right? So this time UP wants the academic record. They're like, we want the academic record to be able to just finalize everything. I still don't have my academic record, guys. I am so stressed. I am so stressed. I am so depressed, guys. I'm like, if I don't make it to medicine this year, I am going home. I'm not continuing with this BSc. Me, I'm going home, guys. I was at that point, you know. I got register. I haven't applied for res. I was just ready to pack my bags and go to UP for medicine, you know. Okay, fine. I don't remember who advised me, but I went to the chairperson of, you know, the technology, what do they call it, department of, yeah, guys, you know, the chairperson, you know. And then I got there. I explained to him that, hey, look, I need my academic record because of 123. Guys, people are busy registering that time, and I'm busy trying to fix my UP things. Imagine if UP said I wrote and application and registrations are closed. so fine. I explained to the chairperson. Is it the chairperson? Yeah, guys, you know those people in high places, got the department thing. Yeah. So I went to that guy. It was me and my friend Ridge. Ridge was in the same situation as me, right? So it's the two of us. We are begging for academic records, and then we get there. We explain to him that, hey, this and that. We need this, you know. And then he was like, okay, go to where you get your academic records. Tell them to print whatever paper they can print that shows your results, and then I will write a letter and then I'll put a stamp on it and you will take it to UP, right? Okay, We quickly went there, me and Rich. Okay, we got the result, guys. You know how that paper looked like? It was just Pontsho Dolo, my student number, and then my results. It literally had no stamp, SMU, no nothing. It was just a plain black and white a paper. So we went to that guy, and then he wrote a letter, I put a stamp, and then he signed. We immediately went to UP. And when we got to UP, we found those ladies, and then we gave them the results, and they were like, oh, okay, now we understand, because you have something, you know, to back up your story. Okay, so we gave them, and they were like, okay, you guys are a bit late, so we still need to look for space, you know, because you guys are late. People have submitted. You guys, you are 15 days late with the academic record. I mean, so we still need to find space. If there is no space, there is nothing we can do, right? Okay, fine. I went back. So I was staying with my friend in a room, because now, guys, is ready to look for rest, to do anything that has to do with medicine. Like, I literally wanted nothing to do with BSc, right? So fine, we were chilling in the same day where we submitted the academic record. We were chilling, and something said to me, just go through your portal, you know. And then fine, I go through my portal, and guess what? It says accepted. But now the problem is my acceptance is on dentistry. Medicine is still pending, right? I was happy, but not happy. But I was happy, you know. I wanted medicine, guys. Dentist was not my thing, you know. I just put it as my second option, you know, because it made sense for it to be my second option, you know. But then, yeah, I was happy, but I wasn't happy. You know, I remember going home, asking my sister to come pick me up. I'm coming back home, and then she came. And then the next day, I went to UP to register, right? I registered for dentistry. I was like, let me just go register for dentistry. I registered for dentistry. Okay, fine. Everything went well. And then I come back home. Guys, I'm lying on my bed. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm lying on my bed. I'm with my mother. I was even telling my mother, yo, I wish I could get accepted for medicine, because dentistry, I don't love it that much. If there was no love relation, there was just a like, and the last option, the last minute things, relationship. So we were just talking, and then it's around 5:30, guys, in the afternoon. I'm just lying on my bed, and then I get a call. I see 012. I'm like, let me take this call. I take it, and then the lady was like, hi, it's this person, you have been accepted for medicine. Please come register tomorrow, guys. Period. I was the happiest girl ever. Do you hear me when I say I was the happiest girl ever? Like, guys, I will never forget that day. God was with me. I remember I just prayed, and I said to God, thank you. Thank you. And then the next day I went and I applied, and then that lady was so happy for me, you know, because she knew me from the beginning, you know, my struggles and all that. She was so happy for me, you know. And then I got accepted today, and then the next day they called my friend Rich, and then he was also accepted. So it was a happy moment for us. Like, we were the happiest people ever. Like, guys, I do not recommend BSc. Like, if you don't have the liver, if you don't have the kidneys, if you don't have the brains, if you don't have the heart, you know, if your aorta is not strong, I do not recommend BSc. BSc is hell. BSc is hard. BSc is harder than medicine, like literally harder than medicine. So you guys, I do not recommend it. I always tell people that ask for advice, more especially those that are in high school, to say try upgrading if you didn't make it. Let's upgrade first, and then if you can't upgrade, then I guess you can. But also, I do not recommend BSc in such a way that, sorry, excuse me, if you don't make it into medicine, most of the time there is unemployment at the end. So I always recommend going to medicine through courses that will give you employment if medicine fails, like for example your nursing, your PCMP, your physiotherapy, you know, because BSc, guys, you do BSc, you don't get it, you don't get into medicine, and now you go back home, you know, you're not happy and all that. So I do not recommend BSc. But yeah, guys, I've made it. I worked so hard. I was not the happiest girl during my BSc days. Right now I am the happiest girl, you know. And I always tell people that, you know, we look cute and happy inside these scrubs, you know, with the stethoscope, but we've been through the most. Getting into medicine and getting out of medicine is not easy, you know. It's a lot. Like, it's a lot, especially getting into medicine. Yeah. I, your ancestors must be willing to fight for you. You must have God on your side. If they're not there, I care. And does. But anyways, guys, please comment, subscribe, like, share, you know. Yeah, it's been a long journey, but I'm glad I've made it this far. We are graduating soon, you know, we are finishing with this degree soon, you know. And yeah, thank you guys so much.